Dr.S.Vinod, Assistant Professor of Botany, School of Science, Tamil Nadu Open University. Today I am going to take the MSc Botany program first year students plant diversity 1. In the plant diversity 1 paper, I am going to take first block algae in this video. The course name is Plant Diversity 1 and the course code is MBOTN 11. In the block 1 deals with algae. So today I am going to take algae. Let me introduce the algae. The term algae comes from Latin. In Latin, the algae means seaweeds. It was first introduced by Carlos Linnaeus, who introduced this term algae in 1753, meaning the Epiphytic. The algae comprise of a large heterogeneous assemblage of plants which are diverse in habitat, size, organization, physiology, biochemistry and reproduction. It is an important group of Thallophyta. Thallophyta means a group of organisms without any defined plant structures like a root, shoot, stem. Its name is known as Thallophyta. A sprout. Thallus means a sprout. Phyta means a plant. So, undefined structure of a planting body is called thallus. These group of plants are totally called Thallophyta. The algae or chlorophyll contain primitive plants, both prokaryotic and eukaryotic, with the wide range of thallus starting from unicellular to multicellular organizations. Autotrophic, which are manufacture their own food, and thalloid plant bodies are also found in Bryophytes also. But in algae, they are autotrophics and they are containing chlorophylls. They are prokaryotic or eukaryotic multicellular. These forms are present in algae. How would you define an algae? Many of the scientists defined algae. First one is Epiphytic. In 1935, he defined algae as a holophytic organisms as well as their numerous colorless derivatives apart from this that fail to reach the higher level of differentiation characteristics of archegoniate plant. They are undefined structures. They are possessing undefined structures. So, Epiphytes defined algae as halophytic organisms. Then Smith comes, G.M. Smith comes in 1955. He defined algae as simple plants with their autotrophic mode of nutrition. Then later, V.J. Chapman in 1962 defined algae seaweeds of the seashore and green skins in the stagnant freshwater ponds and pools as among the simplest in the plant forms. Then later, Prescott, well-known microbiologist, Prescott G.W. Prescott in 1969, he defined algae as those chlorophyll-bearing organisms and their colorless relatives, which are thalloid, having no true roots, stems, and leaves or leaf-like structures. Then in our own Aaron Singh in 1974 defined that the algae are high and large simple plants which display a spectrum of photosynthetic pigments and evolve oxygen during the process of photosynthesis. Now we can see the characteristics of algae. There are a lot of characteristics, different characteristics is possessed by algal different groups. Among those, we are going to take some important characteristics of algae. Now, the basic characteristics of algae are chlorophyll-bearing autotrophic thalloid plant body. Almost all the algae are aquatic. The plant body may be unicellular or large, robust multicellular structure. The multicellular complex will have vascular tissues and also show the little differentiation of tissues. The sex organs are generally unicellular, but when the multicellular all cells are fertile, and in most cases the entire structure does not have any protection jacket. Then sixth point is very important. The zygote undergoes further development either by mitosis or meiosis, but no through embryogenic formation. The algae, where it is occur, you can see where the algae is the occurrence of algae. The algae are ubiquitous. Ubiquitous means presence everywhere in distribution. They are found in freshwater as well as marine water, on soil, on rock, as epiphytes or parasites, on the plants, animals, in hot springs, in deserts, on permanent shore etc. But they mainly dwell in aquatic environment. It distributes all over the globe, in all forms of the globe, in water form, in land form, in air form, in all forms they are present. Based on the habitat, algae may be categorized as aquatic algae, terrestrial algae, and algae remote habitats. The first one is aquatic algae. Aquatic algae, as we know, they are survive in waters. Aquatic algae may be freshwater or marine water. Again, certain algae grow in brackish water, which is an unplatable for drinking but less salty than seawater. The freshwater algae usually grow in ponds, lakes, tanks, ditches. The very common freshwater algae are Chlamydomonas, Volvox, Yellowthreads, Chara, Ptilota, Spirogyra, Nostoc, Oscillatoria, etc. Some of the very common marine algae are Sargassum, Laminaria, Ectocarpus, Polycythemia, Polarpa, Gangia, Cadina. Freshwater algae may be termed as planktonic when they grow on the remain suspended on the upper part of the water. In the deep sea, you can in deep sea, deep ocean, you can see a greenish top floor, which is probably the algal planktons. Phytoplanktons. They are called phytoplanktons because they live on the surface of any of the dead material or other living material. They and so the greenish color is known as phytoplanktons. In freshwater also they float in the topmost layer of the water body. They are also called phytoplankton. For freshwater, the best example is Volvox diatom. The algae that grow at air-water interface are called neostonic. The benthic algae may be epiphytic that grow on stones, epiphytic attached to sand or mud. epiphytic, growing on plants, on epiphytic, growing on animal by surface. Then it comes to marine algae, maybe supralittoral or subaerial, as they grow above the water level and in the spray zone. The intertidal algae grow in such a depth so that they are exposed periodically due to the tides. Other marine algae are sublittoral, meaning that they are constantly submerged at depths as great as 30 to 60 meters. When it comes to the marine algae, they float on the surface of the benthic region or in depth below the top level of 30 to 60 meters depth. Again, the superliteral algae may be edaphic that grow on and on the soil, epiphytic grow on stones, epiphytic growing on the plant, epizoic growing on the animal body. The second one is terrestrial. First, we have concluded that aquatic algae. The second one is terrestrial algae. Terrestrial algae are some algae that are found to grow in terrestrial habitats like soils, rocks, logs. The algae that grow on the surface of the soil are known as saprophytic. Many blue-green, on the other hand, grow under the surface of the soil and called cryptophytes. Here we can saprophyte and cryptophytes. The algae growing on the desert soil may be typified and endodaphic. Epidaphic, living in the soil's surface. Hypolithic, growing on the lower surface of the stones on the soil. Chasmolithic, living in the rock fisheries, and endolithic algae, which are rock penetrating. The common terrestrial members of the littoral Latoria. The common terrestrial examples are Littoria sancta, Valchiria, Gaminata, Chlorella, Euglena, Crypsilia, Formodium. Now we can see the habitats of algae. First one is halophytic algae or Uraline. They grow on the highly concentrated salt licks and include Chlamydomonas, Ehrenbergii, Dunaliella, and Stephanoptera. These are all grow on the highly concentrated salt licks. The next one is symbiotic algae. They grow on association with fungi, Bryophytes, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. The best example of this symbiotic algae found in association with the fungi are Nostoc, Bryophytes. Third one is the Bryophytic algae. This group of algae growing on ice and snow provides attractive colors to snow-covered mountains. When you see the Greenland or polar regions of the globe, they are completely covered with the ice snowfalls. In that gravity condition also, the algae will grow. Examples: Metacarpus nivalis, Chlamydomonas, Yellowstoneensis. These are all the algae grown in the snowfall conditions also. The fourth one, thermophytes, thermal algae. The group of algae occurs in hot water springs nearly 50 to 70 degrees Celsius. We have the hot springs. In that condition also, the algae will grow. The best example for thermal algae is Oscillatoria brevis, Cinebavacus elongatus, Heterohormogonium are grown in such hot springs. The fifth one is lithophytes. They grow on most surface of the stones and rocks except the Nostoc, Ptilota, Enterocarpa, Batrachospermum. Like these organisms grow on the rock. The fifth one is epiphytic algae. They grow on plants including other algal members also. These are all several types. The algae grow on algae. Example, Laminaria. Ptilota and Rhodymenia grow and Laminaria. Algae and Bryophytes, blue-green algae like Nostoc, Oscillatoria, diatoms, achanans grow on different Bryophytes. The third one is algae and angiosperms, higher plants. Algae, coconis, acanthus grow on epiphytically in lemna, in like aquatic angiosperm like lemna, pistia, icornia, epiphytic algae. The algae growing on animals like fish, snail is called epiphytic algae. Stigioclonium are found in the gills of the fishes. Endozoic algae, they grow on the tissues of the animals like Zucchiolara is found in Hydra. Parasitic algae, some algae grow parasitically on different plants, and these are Cephalosaurus. They is parasitic and grow on leaves of various angiosperms such as Camellia sinensis, Coffea arabica, aquatic plants. The 10th type is salmon. The algae which grow in the sandy beaches are called salmon. The best example is Valchiria formidum. Now we can see the organization, class organization in algae. As I already told you that thalli is an undefined structure of planting body of the algae. Thalli of algae show a range of organizations starting from unicellular form to highly organized multicellular habit, where the plant body is differentiated into root-like, stem-like, and leaf-like structures, giving a higher plant-like appearance. Their size ranges from a few microns to several meters. The first habit is unicellular algae. Unicellular forms of algae are also called acellular algae as they formed as complete living organisms. Unicellular forms are common in all the groups of the algae except the Rhodophytes, Bryophytes, and Charophytes. Unicells may be motile or non-motile. The motile unicells are either rhizopodial or flagellated. The rhizopodial forms lack rigid cell wall and have cytoplasm projections that help them in amoeboidal movement. Best example is Rhizoploris. The flagellated unicells resembles the motile gametes and zoospores. The flagella functions of the organ of locomotion. Here you can see the flagellated algae. The flagella mainly used for the locomotion. The non-motile cells may be spiral, filament, as found in Spirulina, Xenophysi. Most of the Xenophysi members are non-motile. The coccoid unicellular algae are the simplest forms of algae found in Xenophysi. The coccoid forms means a round form. Cleopatra, Ptilota are the best example for Xenophysi. You can see in this slide the spiral type of algae and round type of algae. Then we saw the unicellular algae. Now we can see the multicellular algae. The multicellular algae can differentiate into colonial forms first. The colonial forms have it achieved in the loose arrangement of two cells within the common mucilaginous investments. The cells of these usually remain connected with each other by cytoplasmic threads. The colonial forms, in the colonial forms, there is a lot of different types in the colonial forms. The first one is synovium. When a colony was defined, a number of cells with a definite shape and arrangement is called synovium. A synovium may be motile or non-motile. In motile form, the cells are flagellated and the whole synovium can move by the organized beating action of flagella. Valvax is the best example organized movement. Pandorina, Eudorina are also the best examples. In Valvax, the synovium is the halosphere. In this slide, you can see the synovium forms. One organized forms in A. The Valvax organized locomotion has been carried out. In the others, the movement is by motile forms. In non-motile forms, the cells are without flagella, thereby the synovium is non-motile. Senidesmus is the best example for non-motile bacteria, non-motile algae of synovium. Now, then second form, colonial form is aggregate form. Unlike synovium, the cells are aggregate irregularly, showing a colonial mass of various size and shape. The aggregate forms of colony is differentiated into palmelloid, dendroid, and rhizopodia. Palmelloid. In this type, the non-motile cells remain embedded in the atmosphere's gelatinous or mucilaginous matrix. Each and every cell of the organization is independent and can perform all the functions as an individual. Chlamydomonas is the best example. You can see aggregated form. Each and every cell will behave independently. The next is dendroid. In this type of shape and size of the cell is variable. They look like microscopic trees. Best example is Prasinocladus, Ecbolocystis, Rhizodendron. These are all the examples for the dendroid type of colonial forms. The third one is rhizopodia. In this type, cells are united to rhizopodia. Example, Chrysodiastrum. We can understand the colonial forms. Now the filamentous form of algae you can see in this slide. The filamentous plant body is formed through repeated cell divisions in a single plane and in a single direction, where the cells remain firmly attached to each other, end to end, forming a chain or a thread. The filaments may be unbranched or branched. You can see the unbranched filamentous. It may be the free-floating attached to the substratum. The free-floating unbranched filamentous are not differentiated into basal and apical ends. All cells of the filamentous are alike, but the unbranched filamentous are remain attached to the substratum and differentiated into the base and apex. The best example for the unbranched free-floating is Pyrocryra. Attached to the substratum is Europhites and Eurobony. Now, the branched filament, it is formed when the filament occasionally starts division in the second plane. It is of two types, partially branched and truly branched. Partially branched is the trichomes or blueprints may be break either due to death or decay of the intercalary cells. The broken ends emerge out of the mucilaginous sheath in the form of a branch. You can see the filamentous type of algae. A is Pyrocryra and B is Ptilota and C is Cytonema. Now it is truly branched algae. When a cell in the filamentous occasionally starts division in the second plane, the branch is formed. Thus, the branches arise as a lateral outgrowths of the main filament. True branches are the following three types: simple filament, heterotrichostrabil, and pseudopalmatta. Simple filament is a branching system. The whole thallus remain attached in the substratum by the basal cell, and the branches may be raised from any cell of the filament except for the basal one. Cladophytes is an example. Cyanosis forms. In this form, thallus is aseptate, multinucleate, cenocyte. It may be single branched. Example is Vacheria, or may be very elaborate with clear divisions of the latter differentiated into aerial and subterranean portions. A listed example is Botanium. Fourth form is parenchymatous form. When the cells of the filament divided in multidirectional planes, it is results in the formation of parenchymatous cells and multimetric folios and plateau. Alga is the best example for flat system. A tubular system, Lentiromorpha, Cytosiphon is best example. This is the parenchymatous algae, alga, sargassum, and laminaria. And thank you.